Alright, what's going on, dudes? And welcome back to another Repentance mod showcase. Now, we're checking out the Benevolence mod again. They just dropped a brand new item called My Mind. Now, we are starting with the Funny Rock today, and I know some people aren't the biggest fan of me starting with the Funny Rock, but the reasoning for that is because I believe that this item specifically is in need of a little bit of buffs. Because if you saw the tooltip at the beginning of the video, you know what? We can take this. If you saw the tooltip at the beginning of the video, this item is a 0.33 damage multiplier. And yeah, oh my god! Hello? With rock bottom, that's just a pickup. I'm sorry, that's just a pickup. Okay. Oh my god! What? Yeah, if you saw the tooltip at the beginning of this video, you would see that it is a 0.33 damage multiplier. And I do think that it is too weak to be a quality 4. So I think that it does need to be adjusted. I did do a run without rock bottom, but it just was not... It wasn't really interesting enough, and I didn't think it was very enjoyable of a watch. So I figured, let's run it back, do it with some Funny Rock action, and have some fun today. I missed my bomb there. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, that would have been bad. My brain is lagging a little bit extra today. I did just come off of a 7-hour live stream. I wasn't supposed to stream for 7 hours, but if you guys didn't know, the Game Awards were today. And I didn't know that until I started streaming, so we ended up doing a little react stream where me and chat watched the Game Awards together. It was a nice time. They also announced a bunch of new games. This one is Tears in Range. I think I take this one, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll go down to the next floor here. But as I was saying, they announced a bunch of new games. Sadly, like every year, it was a bunch of video games based in outer space and a bunch of medieval fantasy games. The one that I was, like, actually excited for was that there is a new Elden Ring game coming out. People say it's a DLC. In the stream, they did say it was a standalone game, so I'm not 100% sure. But there is a co-op Elden Ring game coming out next year, which I, personally, am extremely excited for. I love Elden Ring. It's gotta be one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm super hyped to see that. Oh my god! No way we got homing with this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know we've checked this item out already, but I'm not gonna say no to homing with 8 I have a machine gun. I literally have a machine gun. We've won. We've won. I have a machine gun. GG. Oh my god. He's done it. Already he's done it. It's been like 5 minutes and we've won. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. But as I was saying, yes, I am super excited for the new Elden Ring game. I will probably be streaming that next year because I love Elden Ring. Like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. Really enjoyable. I do think it has some form of replayability, but I played through the regular game and the DLC on stream, both when they released respectively, and I had so much fun while I was doing that. So I'm really excited for that to come out. But aside from that, I didn't really see any games that I was super hyped about. I was very excited that Balatro actually won 3 awards. I can't remember exactly what the awards were, but they did win 3 awards. Solo indie developer winning 3 awards at the Gamer Awards. If this isn't a certified roguelike moment, I don't know what is. I think it definitely deserves it. Super happy with that outcome. Let's continue down to the next floor. And, maybe, hopefully, you guys have checked out Balatro yourselves. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. But I do love that video game. I don't play it as much as I should. Mostly because I'm playing The Binding of Isaac. But I do really, really love that game. However, I did want to say this before we get too far into the video. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers before the end of this year. I know it's a very lofty goal, but with your guys' help, we just might be able to do it. So if you haven't yet, If you wouldn't mind double checking, making sure you are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, if you wouldn't mind just leaving a like on this video, I would really appreciate it because it does help push my videos to more people. And we're just trying to make this community as big as we possibly can because we're having a really good time and we like to share the love. Am I right, fellas? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? So this is going to be a bit of a breeze, I think, this run. Granted, I have the best item in this mod pack with another really good item from this mod pack, as well as Rock Bottom Binge Eater. But okay, you can't blame me for like just finding Binge Eater. I mean, it just happened. I didn't choose that. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. I'm happy about it, but it just kind of happened, my friends. So I'm very glad to see it. But this is going to be a turbo broken run. I don't need either of these. Oh my god. What? Roll this. Tears up? It looks like we've passed the tears down that we got from this item. The main bad part about this My Mind item is actually just the 0.33 damage multiplier. The tear rate decreasing isn't really that big of a deal. And getting homing makes this item infinitely stronger. I did see that they nerfed, or she nerfed, Eyebender. And it still seems pretty damn strong. It's not a bad thing though. I like that it's strong. It's fun. It's always fun to have items sometimes that are just completely ridiculous in like a broken way. Now that doesn't mean you should have them all the time, of course, but it is kind of my job to show you guys these really fun, interesting, and cool, and sometimes outright broken items. And that's what I do, and that's what we're doing today. I didn't expect to become this broken this quickly, but do you ever really expect to become super broken in an Isaac run immediately? Because it almost never happens. Now, for YouTubers, it happens a lot. However, that's also, you know, because we do spend quite a long time recording and trying to find the perfect run in order to do these things. And that's just how it goes. Now, I think I can go Devils here because it is just going to be 2 HP up items that we can, you know, get our HP back with and gain some stats with. It looks like they're both going to be tier rate increases. I am super okay with that. Unless we've soft capped our tier rate. It looks like we have. 3.91 is the number to beat. We did skip the downpour. I do apologize. We definitely could have done it for a bonus item, but I was too busy into my yap sesh, and I forgot to do it, so I didn't. Regardless, we are on to the caves too, my friends. And let's see what we can make happen on this floor. We could play the sacrifice room if that's something that we're interested in, and we could get ourselves an angel deal. I did say that we're going Devils, but we can always keep ourselves open to the option that is angel deals. I'm going to take Guppy's Eye. That breakfast didn't look very good. It looked like range and something else. And this Eyebender actually gives us 6 additional range. So we've got a really, really good range stat. And we've got really, really good damage. Well, not really. We have 3.5. However, 3.5 is plenty. Plenty for now. If we end up getting like a Cricket's Head or a Magic Mush or something, I'm obviously not gonna scoff at it. But for what we're doing right now, I have no complaints. We will take this. I guess it's a range up. You know what? Let's pop the D8 a little bit. Oh my god. We have a 7 tier rate. God, I love the D8 with Rock Bottom. It is so absolutely silly, I tell you what. It is so ridiculously silly. Gotta be one of my favorite combos. Now, after a while, it does kind of stop having its value, I guess you could say. Because it kind of stops re-rolling stuff because you hit the upper echelon of, like, all the things that you can get, the highest multipliers and all that stuff. The main thing I'm looking for at this point is the damage multiplier from the D8, so we're going to keep rolling until we get something like that. We should look for the secret room as well, because we can, and we do have Yo Listen, so it should be able to tell us where the secret room is. Looks like it's about to do that right now. But yeah, if you find homing on My Mind, this is the best synergy for it, by far. That, or I would say Tractor Beam. Tractor Beam also would be probably a massive increase to your stats. Since all the tiers would then fire in a straight line, And, you know, you'd be shooting 8 tiers at once in a straight line. And I think that is pretty damn neat, if I say so myself. I am going to try and get this Cupid's Sparrow, because piercing tiers are really, really great. Fantastic. Off rip like that. That's huge. That's another one. Okay. That's pretty funny. That rarely ever happens. It's a very, very low % chance that that actually happens. There's an item in here or crawl space? Which one? Crawl space. I got so excited that there was like a magic mush in there or something. I would have lost my marbles. Don't need the ringworm, so we're gonna make our way back up here. But yeah, this is another call to action for you guys. As always, I am always looking for new mods to cover and showcase. And if there's a mod that I haven't checked out yet, or maybe you've created your own mod and you would like me to check it out on the channel, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I do read all the comments, as I always say, because I love interacting with y'all as much as I can. And the comment section and the live streams are kind of the only real way to do that. I mean, sure, there is the Discord as well, which you're more than welcome to join. That is always linked in the description below. But those are pretty much the only ways that I can interact with all of you guys, like, in real time. Which, I don't know, to me, that kind of sucks. I wish there was a better way to interact with everyone that watches the videos in real time. Because I think my favorite part about being a content creator in general, or, I don't know, an influencer, is just being able to interact with you guys. It's so much fun for me. I love that part. I love learning new stuff and, like, talking to new people and all that fun stuff. So it's just a really cool thing, in my opinion. And I love doing it. That is part of the reason why I do, you know, plug the Twitch streams a lot and always tell people to follow the Twitch streams. It's mostly because I'd love to talk to all of my audience members more and, you know, learn about you guys, what you guys do, who you are, what you got going on, and just have fun, you know? Have some fun. Because at the end of the day, my goal is to make you guys have fun and forget about whatever crap is going on outside the world at this very moment. We are going to fight the boss. As always, we do have the damage for it by a lot. We can pretty much one-shot everything in our path. I am going to take this. Our damage stat is very slowly but surely increasing. I don't think I want to use the D8 again. I am going to take Goat Head. Having a 100% deal chance is most definitely worth it. That's going to take quite a bit of HP away, but that is fine. We do need to find our item room before we leave, so let's do that. But yeah, you know, my whole job is to help you guys kind of forget about what's going on in the world for at least like 30 to 45 minutes every single day. So that's what I try to do. Like I said, I think it's really fun learning about new people and new cultures and all that fun stuff. So I absolutely love learning about that stuff. And I have I actually did quite a bit of traveling when I was younger. Fortunately enough, I was actually able to go to New Zealand and Australia in my... Oh, this one's more damage. Take this. I was actually able to go to New Zealand and Australia in my junior year of high school. I went with my rugby team at the time. Yes, I played rugby. No, I was not very good at it. As you can see, I'm not a lean, mean machine. I also dislike physical confrontation. So I don't really know why I played it. I had fun. I made a lot of friends on the team over the years. It was a good time. But when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's just not really my forte. You know, I'm not a big, in general, not even like just physically, I'm not a big confrontation guy in general. I tend to try to avoid confrontation, like wherever I can, because it's not my favorite thing in the world to deal with. I tend to freak out when any sort of confrontation happens. It's not for me. I like having like laid back I guess no pressure discussions more than anything else. That's definitely something that I prefer much, much more. Not a big enjoyer of the of anger and things like that. I'm also just not a super angry guy in general. I tend to just fly by the seat of my pants and take what life throws at me as it comes. I mean, those of you who have been around long enough kind of know that by now. I mean, I started doing daily videos full time at like 8,000 subscribers, which in hindsight is like just a crazy thing to do. It's a very crazy thing to do, but I did it, and you know, here we are. You know, 11 months later at 20,000 instead of 8. It's just unfathomable. But yeah, I just kind of take life as it goes, and you know, I figure there's not really a need to really freak out over anything, because if it's out of your control, then there's no point, and if it is in your control, then why are you worrying about it? Because you can just fix it, right? That's kind of how I live my life. A little bit of my mantra, if you will. It's my mantra. But I digress. I'm a pretty laid back fella. Ow, shoot! I didn't mean to take any damage there. That's a bit of a shame. Well, let's see what we got in our item room today, my friends. Apple. I have a relatively good luck stat, and it seems like it's not going to go down, because I have a good old-fashioned funny rock, my friends. What are you? Speed down! Oh no, that's so scary! Uh-oh. It doesn't do anything. I'll let you in a little secret. It doesn't do anything. I have rock bottom. So, let's make our way to the boss here. Should just be up and to the right. And that will be a Mausoleum 1 completed. We're moving pretty quick. Granted, it is understandable with the items that we got so early on in the run. But that's kind of why I'm full clear and everything. I'm full clear and everything because it seems... I've said this multiple times now, but it very much seems that y'all really enjoy the longer videos, the longer runs. And so I've been trying my best to make that happen. Have the runs at around, you know, between 30 and 45 minutes, like I was saying before. I actually kind of thought that, like, people enjoyed the shorter videos more. I thought that was kind of like how YouTube worked these days. I thought that was like the new how do I say it? Like the new era of content. I was thankfully incorrect. I actually love making these long form videos way more than the old ones. I think, again, I have been over this before, but I do apologize. I do love the long-form videos way more, because it honestly gives me, like, a good 30 minutes to just yap for no reason. And I love yapping. I'm a yapaholic, man. I like yapping at people. It's fun for me. It's a hoot, man. It's Kahoot, man. I should make an Isaac Kahoot. Actually, you know what? I bet you Isaac Kahoot already exists. It most definitely already exists. I'm not the first person to think of that idea. If you guys are watching this video today, I should let you know that this evening, my time, so 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is around 6 hours after this video goes up, I will be doing a collaboration stream with fellow Isaac creator, another Matt playing Isaac. We are doing Repentance plus a bingo. If you guys haven't seen those bingo videos before, I do have one on my channel if you'd like to watch that, but we'll be doing it live. So hopefully you guys will stop by and say hello and help cheer me on, because I'm in it for all the marbles, baby. All the marbles. Loser gifts the other person 1 million subscribers. I'm kidding. That's not happening. But I do think it's going to be really, really fun. So I think we would love to see you there. That's a luck upgrade. I feel like I should take that. What about this? Another luck upgrade. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really chaotic, really hectic. But everyone that comes to the bingo streams seems to really, really enjoy them. And if you don't end up catching the stream, what I'll probably end up doing is taking that VOD from the stream and actually turning that into a video itself. I don't know how long that will take, like if I'll upload it the next day or if I'll need like a few days to get all the editing down. Because as you guys know, it is just me at this point doing all the edits. So when it comes to more highly edited stuff, I might need just a little bit more time. So I do ask for your patience in that regard. But if you do end up missing the stream or you're not able to attend or you're just not a live stream person, I more than likely will be turning that into a video. So be excited for that because those are a lot of fun. And they get really hectic. It's very chaotic, but it's a very, very good time. Now, we went to Lamb yesterday, so I think we're gonna go to Blue Baby today, just for fun. Just for fun, because why not? Now, I'm gonna take this because it is a luck increase. I don't mind Maw of the Void. You know what? It is Leviathan as well, so we might as well take that. Not really a user of Maw of the Void. We could take that, but that is going to lock our damage stat at 8 pretty permanently. So we're going to hit a nice little reroll here. We got Freezer Baby. Bird's Eye, I do very much like. Eyesore, we already kind of have Eyesore in the sense that we're shooting 8 tiers out from, you know, all directions. So we're going to take Bird's Eye here. It doesn't look like the Bird's Eye fires in all 8 directions. I did expect that. It is a bit of a shame. But I think that would be kind of a huge pain in the butt to actually code. And it would be way too overpowered, probably. So, not a problem whatsoever. But this boss rush is not going to take long. It's going to take maybe a couple of minutes. And then we're going to make our way to the womb. So, let's get this nice and cleared. And we'll see what we get from the boss rush. Bonus item at the end as well. Hopefully, it's something good. But yeah, as you can see, we kind of just build up the tiers on top of us. And then as soon as the enemy spawns, it goes pew, and it shoots out. And it one-shots everything on the screen, except for Haunt. Because Haunt is invincible. I love Haunt. I love that Haunt ended one of my Isaac Gauntlet runs today because I was playing Tainted Lost and my first floor boss was Champion Haunt. That was my favorite. I really enjoyed that. If you couldn't tell, I absolutely despise Haunt as a boss and I think he should be removed from the game forever. Right? Am I wrong? I'm gonna roll this. That's a luck upgrade. I do really like Botfly, but I think the luck upgrade is gonna be better for us. We're gonna be firing more Razor Blades. Razor Blades are fun. I like the Razor Blades. No, I didn't realize in the video game. Okay, don't get it twisted. So we are gonna go Blue Baby. I do think Blue Baby is the way to go to have the most fun today. We're not looking for a challenge today. We're just looking to have some fun, especially after the items that we got. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We can definitely do Hush as well. Thinking back on it, I definitely could have done Mother. Sadly, I didn't think that far ahead, and I didn't end up going to the Downpour like I said earlier, but that's totally fine. What we can do is we can do Hush, then we can do Isaac, we can do Blue Baby, and we can do Delirium. If there is a sacrifice room here, we could also theoretically do Mega Stand. I do need to have a look around and see if there is a sacrifice room. If not, there may be one on the Cathedral. Not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out when we get there. And then maybe we'll be able to do a Mega Stand portion. So we are only at 22 minutes. So we got plenty of time before that Hush door closes. We did also go the alt path. That's nice. We also went the alt path for the Mausoleum, which means that we have an increased timer on the Hush fight, or the Hush door closing. In a regular run, at the depths 2, I believe it is 25 minutes. And then when you go alt path, it does increase to 30. We can pick this up. We do want to go to the Hush shop, so we might be able to buy something there. There is a sacrifice room here, so I do think that we should play this. And we should just get both of our key pieces, because we definitely have the health to do so. And then we can fight Mega Stan as well. And who doesn't want to have a funny little Mega Stan fight when you're this strong? Am I right, fellas? Why not? Let's take a look here. Angel deal? We did get an angel deal. That's actually quite nice. We can reroll this angel, because we're going to get both angels from the sack room, so that's not a problem. I do like the mine, but I think I'm going to hit a reroll here, and we're going to see what we get. So, we got Divine Intervention, and we got Spirit Sword. I dislike both of those, believe it or not. So, a bit of a waste of a roll, but it is what it is. Don't need that. We will touch this, leave, re-enter, touch this. The Troll Bomb should deal a bunch of damage. We get ourselves a key piece. We touch this. We get 30 coins. Beautiful. And then we will hit it just one more time so that we can fight Gabriel and get our second key piece. It's exactly what we wanted. I don't have any interest in going to the dark room. Like I said, we are going to be doing a funny little chest run today. So, but what we can do is we can actually go to boss rush. I didn't notice this before. However, this is something we can definitely do. This was probably a mistake, now that I think about it. It did just increase our shot speed. Our shot speed is now 2.4. If you don't know, that is ridiculously high. So let's make our way to the boss, and then we will move our way on over to Hush. All right, let's do it, my friends. Should be a really fast end. Yeah, as you can see, we did get an angel deal. We've already done it, so nothing to do there. Let's make our way to Hush, and we will decimate this endgame-ish kind of boss. It's weird, because Hush is endgame, but also, like, not really. It's like an endgame boss strength-wise, but it's kind of, like, near the third quarter of the run. I think the third quarter is a good way to... I meant to pick up the ring. Whoopsies. I think the third quarter is a good way to describe that. You might disagree with me, but I think that's the best way that I can describe that to you. Damage and luck. Damage and luck. They're both damage and luck. I will be taking both of these. Never mind. No, I won't, because it is the Hush floor, so it's only one item. We can take this. That is fantastic. We can also take this, which is also great. And we'll roll these. Ay, ay, ay. Those are not so good, my friends. We will check this. Let's see what we got down here. It is just a good old-fashioned chest. Was there a battery in the shop? That is the million-dollar question. I cannot remember. There was not. There's a lemon party there. Pretty much nothing left to do here. We could pick up one of those HP ups from Binge Eater, but I don't think it's really gonna do anything for us that's gonna be super beneficial. So instead, I think we're just gonna fight Hush. We do have 14 luck now, which means we are permanently firing Razor Blades, which is exactly what we want to do. And we should be able to decimate him pretty quickly. Now, his boss armor is blocking quite a bit of damage, but we do have Bird's Eye, so we can kind of just stand in place. And we're not really gonna get hit by anything, simply due to the fact that Bird's Eye does block projectiles from enemies. So, oh, and I managed to get hit anyways. We're not going to talk about that, okay? It didn't happen. It did not happen. What didn't happen? Exactly. Exactly. Ah! I don't like goblins! I don't like them! Oh! All right. We're on our way to the Cathedral. This is kind of a walk in the park at this point, but I did want to show off what this item can do, and I think we're doing a pretty damn good job of that. Now, we did get extremely lucky this run, don't get me wrong. I do have Isaac YouTuber luck buff. I'm sorry, you can't have it. You have to be an Isaac YouTuber to get the Isaac luck buff. You can get it temporarily by subscribing, of course, but if you don't do that, then I can't help you. If you subscribe, it lasts for about 10 runs. And then for every 10 runs after that, you have to share the video with a friend. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That's just, that's just how it goes. If I could help you more than that, I definitely would. I want you guys to succeed in all of your runs. I love that I get people in the streams all the time asking questions and asking for advice about this game. And I know I'm not the best Isaac player in the whole world, but I do like to think I am well above average and that I can, at least to a certain extent, provide some advice for some newer players, because I've noticed that there's been a lot of newer players playing The Binding of Isaac due to the multiplayer release. And I think that's fantastic. I'm so happy to see that. That's dope. I'm going to take that. I don't care about anything else there. So now we got punches and razor blades. I don't know if one overrides the other. I'm actually not 100% sure. This one is damaged, so we will be taking this 100%. That's a funny looking room. I don't need that. Appreciate it, though. Damage, range, and shot speed. No, thank you. I have a 3 flat shot speed. I don't need more shot speed. Okay, well, I'm getting more shot speed because that's damage. That's tears and range. We don't care about that. Let's keep this train moving. Of course, we're going to full clear this floor, very obviously. That is damage, but I do like the 2 out of 3 spun progress. That's luck. Nah, I'm okay. Yeah, I do really like that 2 out of 3 spun. Okay, so we're gonna come back here. We're gonna roll these again. Bloody Lust and Chalky Milk. No, I think I'm just gonna take the damage and luck upgrade, actually. We'll come back. There is a secret room here. Blow this up. Yeah, I'm trying to full clear every floor pretty much as I can. I don't think we full cleared the Cathedral, but that is totally fine. The Cathedral is gonna be one of those floors, like I say in every video, it's just a purely useless floor. All it is a funnel to get to the Isaac boss. Nothing else about that floor matters unless you have a red key or a reverse moon card, a restock machine, and like a library. There's a lot of extraneous circumstances that can make a Cathedral floor good, but if it's just a base Cathedral floor with like pretty bad luck, it's not gonna be worth it. It's really not. I'm not gonna take Ipecac, very obviously, simply due to the fact that we have a boomerang-like effect on these tiers, so we'd be damaging ourselves every 2 seconds, and that seems like a bad idea. It seems like a not so very good idea. So let's make our way back to those 2 items in the starting room. We actually picked up both items in the starting room, so we're gonna roll this. Finger! I love Finger. One of my favorite items. It's only a quality 1, but I don't care. I love Finger. Sci-Fly! Oh! And the Swarm. Hello? Yeah, I'll take both of you. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Alrighty then. I love that. Thank you so much. Pisces. That is going to break the tier cap, even though it's not really going to do anything for us. That was also a shot speed up, but it was a damage up, so we will take that. That is a damage and luck up. Yep, I will take that. Rocking a nice 0.60 speed stat without rock bottom. Very glad we have that when we're rocking Binge Eater. Such a silly combo to get at the start of a run. When I'm like, yeah, I did a run, you know, without rock bottom. It wasn't very strong, so I thought, you know, let's do it with rock bottom and just talk about how this item needs to be buffed. And then I get Binge Eater on floor 1 in my first secret room. Pretty much like the second room that I enter. And then we just win. Because rock bottom Binge Eater, if you didn't know, it's just a win. You just win the game. That's it. It's like camo undies and rock bottom. You just win. It's funny, but it's easy. You just win. So we're gonna fight Mega Stand now because we can. We got plenty of damage for this. We are gonna do Delirium as well, of course. Who would I be if I didn't do a Delirium run for you guys? I would be a bad Isaac YouTuber. The only time I don't go Delirium is if the video is getting extremely long. Like if we don't have a good run in any regard whatsoever, that is kind of when I decide to kibosh the Delirium run, just because, like I said, I like to keep it through that 30 to 45 minute mark. When it gets longer than that, I feel like that's a little bit too long on a singular video. I feel like I'm taking up too much of people's day. So I like to kind of keep it in the middle there so you guys have like a nice lengthy piece of content to watch, but it's not so much so that you're getting a little too overwhelmed, right? I personally am a big fan of longer videos. I really like the hour-plus long videos myself. I'm a huge fan of Nexpo. If you guys know who Nexpo is, he makes, I guess you could say, horror videos. He does videos covering a bunch of different topics, mysteries, analog horror, stuff like that. But his videos are normally like 1 to 3 hours a pop. I absolutely love those videos. Those are some of my favorite videos on YouTube. You know, I also grew up on old-fashioned NorthernLion content. You know, the same thumbnail with a different number in the corner every video. I watched those every morning before my silly little butt went to school, or after school if I wasn't able to watch it, if I slept in or something. Because he used to upload his videos at like 6 in the morning for some reason, which was crazy, considering we live in the same time zone. Well, actually, we live in the same city. One day, gamers, I will run into NorthernLion at a Costco, and I will show him my Binding of Isaac YouTube channel, and he will say, "That's cool, I don't really care." But hey, it is what it is. Am I right, fellas? But yeah, I grew up watching NorthernLion, PewDiePie, you know, the old Barons, Cobalt Streak, that kind of fun stuff. But hey, I think we managed to get ourselves a pretty nice length run today. You know what? We got some time. Why don't we just do the entire Delirium floor? We have the damage. We have the time. Let's do it. Let's have some fun today. Let's have some fun today, my friends. It shouldn't take us very long regardless, especially when we have Ace of Hearts for the big room there. We should be able to full clear relatively quickly. And who knows, maybe we'll get some funny little items that we can pick up and increase our synergies with. No. Was that a double breakfast? That was actually quite funny. Quite humorous, if I say so myself. I'll blow this up. Maybe it's a small rock. That'd be pretty nice. Unlucky. That is a-okay. Make our way through here. A lot of rooms with no enemies in them. For a void floor, this is strange, actually, to say the least. Normally, you don't really get that many rooms with no enemies in them on the void floor, from what I've noticed. I'll take that. That's a damage up. It's very nice. But yeah, you don't normally see a lot of Delirium or void floor rooms with no enemies in them. Normally, they're bustling full of enemies, and they're a huge pain in my butt, especially when I'm low on HP. Now, granted, I am rocking a pretty substantial damage stat today, along with, you know, octuple tiers. So we're not really having any problems dealing with the enemies in these rooms, however. Just weird to see a lot of empty rooms. My goodness. A lot of empty rooms on the... Oh, that was a Balatro little gaper. That was cool. I like that. Shout out Balatro, man. So proud of it for winning 3 game awards. Like, that's even now, that's crazy. That's so cool as well. I feel like it also kind of showed developers that they kind of need to step it up. The fact that a solo indie game dev won 3 game awards, and, you know, some games with, like, massive teams didn't win any, the game studio's got to step it up a little bit, man. Like I've been saying, or maybe I haven't said it on here, but there hasn't really been, like, a lot of, like, new fun games to play, to be honest. Most of the games I've been playing have actually been indie games. I've found more enjoyment from indie games rather than from any major label games over the last, like, even couple of years. I've found that the indie games have more, take more creative liberties. They have more fun when they're making the game. Nice voice crack. Thank you, Rome. Beautiful. They have more fun when they're making the game, and I think that reflects in the actual end product. I think if you're making a game that you love, and it's a game that you're passionate about, I think it's going to be a better video game because you're passionate about it. That might just be me yapping and blabbering, I don't know. But that's kind of how I feel about it. Regardless, we have full cleared the void floor, my friends, which means that's going to signal the end of this video. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. Comment down below what your favorite part was, what you want me to check out next. And as always, double check, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Like I said, we're trying to hit 25,000 at the end of this year, and we can get pretty damn close if you guys help a brother out. However, until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends.